So a player that had this just big time year and his career just tuned Undertaker style, boom, right on the top of the head and down for the 1, 2, 3. Wide receiver, class of 2013, Stacey Coley. I mean, this dude came in untouchable, Mark. Like everybody gets all in the hoopla about Mark Richards and yeah, he's a first round draft pick, la 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 la, whatever. Stacey Coley was my guy. I watched as a freshman tear teams to shreds. Okay, so that's 2013. 2014, injury riddled. 2015, he was healthy, but you wouldn't realize he played because he couldn't catch the freaking football. Then in 2016, loses like that top tier receiver to Ahmad Richards, who was 17 years old at the time, comes in and takes it away from him. Okay. He went from watch out for this player to dang injuries could derail his career to what happened to that guy like this. And it hurt. It hurt. It hurt big time. Stacey Coley.
Okay. And then on the flip side, the guy that maybe you weren't impressed with right out of the gate, but really, really developed in his 3 or 4 years.
Man. See, as I'm talking about, it's a couple of them that I can give you. Because one of them, if you go by the star system, you wouldn't think that this player was going to be all of that. And I'm going to pick him because he played here for 4 years. And yeah, I'm a little biased. He's one of my favorite players. But Denzel Perryman. To where he comes in as like the 32nd ranked outside linebacker, 3-star, and is the second inside linebacker picked in his draft class. Like, think about that, Mark. He goes from barely making, 3-star rankings. His ESPN didn't even profile didn't even have a picture on it. Like it was just like Denzel Perryman, OLB, 5'10", 205 pounds out of Coral Gables Senior High School, 3-star recruit. And he came in, and I wouldn't say that he was far from trash, of course. He was not bad. But he was a player that just kept ascending and ascending and ascending. Like, he was probably like a C plus, B minus guy as a true freshman. He got on, he was a rotational guy. By the end of the year, he started making a lot more plays. True sophomore year, I'll never forget it because his second defensive snap as a true sophomore was a pick six versus Boston College. Okay, second play again. That was also the Duke Johnson coming out party. It was his freshman season. 2013 comes around, and now he's one of those guys that they're talking about on the defensive side of the ball. Hops out against Florida and has this big game against them with a couple TFLs, blitzing the QB, forces a fumble on a 26 stretch. They had this big running back. I think his number was 23. And so number 31, Cornelius wraps him by his left leg. Anthony Chickalo grabs him by his right leg. Denzel Perryman comes around. I mean, it was perfect. The ball is up like this. Denzel Perryman, perfect form. Helmet hits the ball, pops up. Cortez Porter, excuse me. Number 96 falls on the ball. People go ballistic. I was at this game. That's the only reason why I know.
What year was this?
2013 versus
13.
Florida.
That was the we were just talking about that game a couple weeks ago. 21-16 win.
Yes.
Yep.
So when I went over the games that I was at for the games, yeah, that was one of them. And one of the other, his senior year, he had a really tough first half of the year. Supposedly battling injuries, but whatever. Then it just kind of skyrocketed the latter half of the season. There was one play, Mark. We're playing South Carolina in the Outback Belt No One Cares Bowl.
Yeah, the Weed Eater Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it was like Duck Dynasty Bowl, I think was the actual name of it.
Was it really? I thought it was the Weed Eater Bowl, the Independence Bowl. Anyway.
Yeah, it could have been Independence, but I know Duck Dynasty was there. It
okay.
was like they were taking pictures with the players and stuff. Playing South Carolina.
Yep.
4th and goal. So it came to not 4th and goal, but 4th and inches. So I'll take you back a play before that. It's third and 1. Tyreek McCord, who was playing his last game as a Miami Hurricane, shoots the backside gap. Him and Anthony Chickillo meet on the running back in the backfield, but they called it like forward progress, right? So the next play, it's 4th and inches, game on the line. If Miami wants to get back in the game, they must stop them and then score a touchdown to win by 4, right? So stop them, and there's a stalemate at the LOS. And so the center is driving Porter back. Porter's not giving up. He's pushing the center back. Denzel Perryman hops over the line of scrimmage where it's just mesh your bodies. He hops over and tackles the QB on a QB sneak on 4th and goal to give the Miami Hurricanes, not 4th and goal, 4th and inches to give the Miami Hurricanes a chance on offense to go down and win the game. Of course, we blow it and do something stupid and end up losing the game. That's just simply how you can describe the hires at Miami. Stupid, but Al Golden was doing this Al Goldenism crap, and we ended up losing the game. But that was one of them that stood out to me. Was like, this dude just hopped in his last game. You knew it was his last game. Hops over on a 4th and inches and makes the TFL on a QB sneak. Like, that's extremely hard to stop. But yeah, those are my 2 players. The absolute worst career that I've ever watched, from ascend to atrocious, Stacey Coley. And one that I literally watched and paid attention to gradually build in Denzel Perryman.